Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Final Fantasy XVI. We are back at our hideaway, and at the end of the last episode we already checked if there were some side quests around or things to interact with. So we checked the place out, the stores, the blacksmith, and of course if there was a new letter we could read, which there was. And I think for now we should head to Otto. And of course after talking to Otto, the thing is, will we be getting some side quests? Or we go directly to our next location. And of course there's always a chance will we get another time skip, because the last time we had like a big event happening, we skipped like 5 years. So who knows, maybe when we talk to Otto we're gonna go ahead like what, 6 months or something.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks.
And that will of course give Kupka the time to do something about his hands, because he ain't got any anymore. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna give him like prosthetics or something. But what kind of will be? Would it be like 2 blades or something, or an artificial hand? Whatever the case, we still need to face him, and of course beat him.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive. Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Curse Breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassing, uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
So yes, basically something else to do, aka side
Breath of
quests.
fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
And the first thing Clive thinks, I gotta go before I need to pay it.
I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Me too. Quick look around, don't see any other icons. But yes, what she's doing, she's asking us for help while they research Kupka. So it is essentially a side quest covered as a main quest. I do wonder what she wants us to do.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my neck to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
Oh god.
Who else?
We're gonna build it for her?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Yeah, Clive. Yeah, he has no backbone, is it? Someone asks him for something and he just cannot say no.
That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Basically, I need a smith, a merchant, and someone who can work wood. And let's face it, my student allowance ain't gonna stretch that far. So do us a favour, will ya?
Yeah, we will. Don't worry. Like I said, Clive would deny you anything. Alright, so we know where we need to be. Back inside the inner compound. And after that, of course, we need to get some woodwork done as well. To be honest, from what I heard so far, not a lot of trouble. It all depends on what Chiron and Blackthorn wants for the help.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
List of materials. The noxious vapors that spill from the cracks around a certain door in Sidolphus Telemon's Deadland Hideaway would sting the eyes and burn the nose of anyone who strayed too close. Combining every ingredient on this list would no doubt produce a similar result.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment?
It's paid. 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but Blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Yeah, very, very nice. Because I was thinking that I would be sent on a side quest in order to gather some stuff as sort of payment for doing this, but apparently Mid has done her fair share for the hideaway, and that's good. Irresistible, the word? The girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for certain.
Quite the opposite.
In fact, she's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance to her tune.
Like father, like daughter.
I'd say it ran in the blood, if I didn't know any better. I can't wait to see what kind of career contraption she comes up with next, so as long as she doesn't try and rope me into building it for her.
You leave Mid's order with me. I'll send everything on to her when I've got it.
Again, thank you very much.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
Sketches of infallible devices seemingly drawn from the page of a mad alchemist notebook, and a list of equally exotic alloys from which such things are smithed.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Till I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And mids, no doubt.
Clive's already not asking
Just leave
for
the
payment or
carpenter.
anything like that.
Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Bardolph at the pier. Alright.
It's all right.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Do with a good oiling, this could.
How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right.
Hmm.
And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you.
Good
Bardolph.
idea.
Least I could do.
Because it is the guy that helped us fix the bridge to continue on our journey. So, yeah, he was a decent enough carpenter. Why not? Alright, let's have a go, have a check, see how he's doing. And we check out the 2 stores when we get back. I don't see any other markings. Good. Ah, he's even in Martha's Rest. Ah, no, we're looking for her, and she can tell us where the carpenter's hiding. At least for the day.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Maybe he's trying to resurrect the town? Like a personal side project?
Don't ask me what Bernard's doing in Cressida. He'll have his reasons, though, I'm sure.
Alright, let's have a look. Is it on here? It is, and this is a location where we haven't particularly been to yet, so I'm guessing we're gonna use the chocobo to get there. Guessing we need to get out of town first, or else we won't be able to use it. Ooh, and we get to see the new piece of armor that we put on the chocobo. Yeah, do a bit of running on our chocobo and we'll be there before you know it. Sorry, little monsters for now with over 10 level difference. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip you for the moment. If we need more materials from enemies like that, we can always come back. I think if we just follow the road, we should get there, right? Nope. We need to go a little bit off the trail in order to find our way.
You deserve a rest.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you know? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
Say no
It's the
more.
least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
How can we refuse a request of somebody that just wants to visit his parents' graves? Really?
I'd be much obliged if you could rid the old place of nasties. And so would my ma and pa, I'm sure.
Alright, let's do it. Shouldn't be too bad. All just normal creatures.
This shouldn't take long.
Stay down!
New enemy approaches. Alright. You're not the one I'm supposed to target, but you're in the way. More enemies? Really, how overgrown is this town with all these monsters? Ooh, careful. Wait, just a little bit left.
Well done.
Enemy slain. I could have used this opportunity to actually test out our new power. The power of Titan.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
So, do we want to have a look around town?
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Oh, she will think about something else. I'm sure of it. He's having a prayer. Let's just leave him be. We're gonna run around town. See if there are any items we might be able to procure for ourselves. Steel silk. Let's say no to that. Let's check here because we saw some random item on the floor, which will definitely be mine. Sharp fang. Wyride. Right, I wonder what's behind this place. That looked like a wide open spot. Perfect for an arena match, doesn't it? Who knows, maybe at some point, story related, there might be a big fight here. Or a monster that we can challenge for items. I think that's it. I think that's the entire town and the surrounding area as well. So let's head back. No, I'm gonna talk to the blacksmith and Charon first, cause it does seem that they had something else as well.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Just trying to see if there's anything at least interesting new.
Finished, are you?
For the time being.
Live.
Ah, we haven't talked to him about Mid.
Summer storm, that one.
Rolls in when you least expect it, soaking in you to your skin and leaving you wringing your breeches. Just like her old man. Keep us on our toes, though.
So, what'll it be?
Ooh, that's definitely interesting. Grindstone from our 11 bolt earth shard that we got during the Kupka fight. What else? Hunter's waistcloth +1. From the curl whisker, which we got there as well. The platinum cannons, those are still the same. Reinforcements. So we can make... No, we can't. We need the base one first. Okay. Let's at least make the grindstone. It's a better blade, so we definitely want to have that.
Should last you a good while. No scratches, right?
So maybe if we went over to Caron, we could buy the Hunter's Waistcloth and then make +1 with the Curl Whisker. It's fine, we've got it the way we want now as well. So more defense and a little bit HP. I don't mind.
But it'll do.
Because every little bit counts, doesn't it?
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Thank you very much. Yeah, we still need to walk all around the other side. There's no problem.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Yeah, I think when it comes to Clive's clothing and his weapon, since with the last episode's DLC that got released, we can pick our clothing appearance and our weapon. I think I'm just gonna keep it standard to the default.
From what I heard, you earned it.
But that way we can always see when we get a new weapon on how it looks, because all of them so far, they look amazing. And I don't dislike Clive's standard suit. I think the alternative one, while it is cool, I like this, it fits him better for some reason, I don't know why.
Alright, Clive, you've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant! Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Quest complete. Level up. And a wind accessory.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Did Bernard say how long he was going to be? I mean, it's fine, but I hope he comes soon.
Slightly impatient, aren't you? Ah, and there it is. The official side quest. It's only 2 random side quests, so, or is also something that will increase what we already have. So we've got one here. We've got one in the infirmary, where we also need to be for Jill. So let's pick up the Way of Command. See if we can do that before we head there. Like we always do, if we do want to get on with the main quest, we always make sure we do our side quest first. Since the side quest is behind this door, and I'm pretty sure we need to talk to Vivian and Orto to continue, I think we just open it. So if we have both of them, and both are in a part a collectible quest, then we can do them at the same time.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Don't keep Gav waiting. He seemed excited.
Yeah, let me guess. A part of Ramuh's power has been handed down to Torgal, and that's why he was powered up.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden. And we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential. And we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Of course we'll collect the materials.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Alright. And if you don't mind, I will ask the other guy what he wants. Because who knows, maybe we need to be in the same area.
If we could get ammonia to grow here in the hideaway, we wouldn't have to risk our lives to gather it.
Well, first we need to get it, and then maybe we can deliver a few to our botanist, and maybe he can then make some, I don't know, seedlings of it? I think it should be possible, right? Because the ground here is pretty fertile, considering all the apples we are getting, and big enough to at least add a few more plants.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
Don't worry, we'll find them.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Yes, let's do this one first. Because the other one is just go to a region, pick up the items and be back.
We're lucky that Stolas escaped the Dragon's Eyrie unscathed. Without it, we would never even have known that Cole's team had been attacked.
Alright. This is Rosaria, which should be for the plants. Then this should be the other one. Alright. Now that's not too far off. I think we can just walk there.
Keep them pilchards nice and chill.
Look at this place.
Run like the wind.
I do hope that the monsters we find there are not too big. Because we are just side questing, yeah. It's like a little reprieve in between the big missions.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavers' carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Yeah, I think first we need to save them. Then you can thank us.
When the goblins drove off the slavers' guard, I thought they might be doing us a favor. Damn fool.
Oh, it really is close.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Yeah, let's get rid of the riffraff. Ooh. Where did you come from?
Too slow.
Let's burn them up. Perfect parry. Get on the ledge! Yeah, the perfect place to fight, Bruiser, just making me fall down every time. Enemy slain. Now let's see if the people are still safe inside.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Yeah, but those two in the carriage, they have definitely been broken. They're not expecting or hoping anything anymore. So sad when you think about that. Oh yeah, let's see if we can talk to them.
My team needs proper medical attention, but we'll get our new companion settled first.
Why risk your lives to free the likes of us? What could you possibly gain?
So deprived of simple humanity and compassion that they don't know what to do with it. Oh well, they'll learn. And they'll see that they can make their own decisions. Alright, let's see if we can get some plans. Because that would be great if we have both side quests finished by the end of today. Come on, let's run!
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
I can feel the enemies nearby.
Blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
If not, they'll tell us and we'll find some more somewhere else.
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
I don't see any other markings, so no other potential collecting spots. I wonder if we get these three, will they also be used in order to make like seedlings so we can make them at home? Because he did float the idea and I actually kind of like that.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back. The little ones have been up to their own tricks.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Yes, Nia just needs a little bit more confidence in her abilities, that's for sure. Ooh, the Breath of Fire. Great game. Definitely something I need to replay in the future. Alright, that's one down. Now let's get to the infirmary.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Good. Because, yeah, of course you can be scared of doing the procedure. It's a very important one and a dangerous one. But in the end, have faith that you can do it. That you will do it. Because they made the choice of giving you the permission to remove it for them. You have faith in yourself that you're able to do it. That's all there is to it.
I'm sorry I let my fear get the better of me. I'm ready to be stronger. For the hideaway. For all of us.
Good.
Damn the bastard who thought to mix branding ink with the foulest poison known to man. Since then, bearers have only ever had two choices. Court the crystal's curse in service of their masters, or defy the brand and suffer the wyvern's wrath. Either way, it's an agonizing death.
It is. And if they succeed in having it removed here, they can live their lives once again to do what they want, being the curse breaker or just living here at the hideaway. But yes, that's it for the side quest. I don't see, at the moment at least, no other markings for side quests. That meaning we are gonna, well, meet up with Gav and see what he have found out about Torgal, but we're gonna do that at the beginning of the next episode. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we see what we'll find out about Torgal. And hopefully by then, Vivian or Otto will have learned some more information about where Kupka is. And maybe we can give chase, cause we're not done with him yet, and he'll know it. See you then. Bye bye.